Welcome back, Virgo. It's September 2018, and take a look. Your ruling planet, Mercury, here in the 12th house, has indeed moved into its forward direction. This may have given you some problems in terms of squaring off debts in your past, squaring off thoughts about your past, getting hung up on all that sort of stuff may have been a little bit problematic. You notice here there's a square aspect to Jupiter in the area of your mind. So this is quite likely an overindulging of, nostalgia and past regrets, that type of thing. Fortunately, on the 6th, this planet moves out of this area, as you can see here, and back into your sun sign, where it is very, very happy. And you'll see in the first 15 days of the month an increasing positive influence on you, Virgo, because Mercury is very, very strong in its own sign. You've got the sun here as well. Mercury will catch up to that. And on the, let me have a look here, I think on the 9th, if I'm not mistaken, we have the, there it is there, the new moon taking place, 9th and 10th, again in your sun sign. So there's a lot of me energy taking you into a, I guess, turning over a new leaf. The new moon is the start of a new cycle, and it focuses you on that department of life, depending on where it is. Here is yourself, here is your money, your thinking. You also notice simultaneously your best planet, Venus here, ruling your 9th house of luck, good fortune, past karma, transiting here into this 3rd house, and having some reasonably good relationship with your ruling planet, the sun and moon. So you got friends popping in and out of my my Facebook here. Let me just get rid of some of this stuff so we can get back to where we were. So I'm talking about this 3rd house, which is your mind. You've actually got a really nice transit of Jupiter here at the moment, and having Venus transit this part of the horoscope after the 9th as well, this is definitely going to give you some better opportunities in terms of your contractual agreements, your discussions, meetings and that sort of thing, because this gives you the ability to be very, very convincing without having to be heavy-handed. This is just a natural, attractive quality that is connected to Venus and Jupiter, the two best planets, along with a well-associated Mercury and a waxing moon, which starts here. Now take a look at this, Virgo, because I think you'll find as the moon moves into this area, this is lovely because the moon is ruling your 11th house of profitability from business, friendships, and the acquisition of long-cherished goals and ideals. It's a bit of a challenge there, karmically, because this karmic axis, and Mars as well, puts a bit of stress on this area. But nevertheless, sometimes you need a little bit of a challenge there to get things moving. And here, I think, notwithstanding these hard square or what we call right-angled aspects to this 3rd house of communication, you're going to be able to get what it is you want. This is lovely. That's actually starting around the 8th, that square to Mars. We then see strong conjunction on the 10th with Mercury and the Sun. Here, this is giving you a very powerful opportunity to present your case. Be careful there. There's the opposition, almost a perfect opposition. I think on the 14th it will be perfect. 14th and 15th, a square to Neptune, creating a little bit of a fuzzy edge to what you're doing. So you can see we have to blend all of these aspects together. The other important thing here is the transit of Saturn, Pluto. This I mentioned last month. You're going to be having this every month or so because Saturn and Pluto are going to remain in this area, the 5th house, children, creativity. It could be worth noting that because that happens round and round every month, that this is going to be a recurrent theme and something that you're going to have to pay more and more attention to as the next year or two progresses. Mars moves into the 6th house on the 11th, bringing with it also some more dynamic work energy, a strong drive to achieve what it is you want to achieve. But don't be aggressive about it, because that can also cause problems with co-workers there, especially around the 20th, 21st. And I want to take you into this full moon phase, which is also the second part of the story of that new moon we mentioned here in the 2nd house, earlier on the 9th, if you recall. So this is bringing the energy back, Virgo, into this shared resources area, shining a big light there, a need to reconsider your banking, your finances, how you deal with money with other people. And so this is a very strong value equation, celestially speaking, thinking about what it is that means the most to you. Of course, let's just put the finances aside, this also has to do with the level of intimacy you have with your romantic partners, your spouse, your husband, etc., etc. So this is a good time to work on that, dig deep and solve any of those outstanding issues. 28th, 29th, very powerful influence here. Again, that's another one that's going to keep occurring month after month. The only difference here is that Uranus is going to retrogress back into this 8th house of shared resources from this 9th house. It's going to go backwards and forwards. So what you thought might have been finished in terms of the shared resources and the banking and the taxes may come back for a second look during this next couple of months. Anyhow, that's the way I see it for you. On the 30th, it finishes on a note of profession again, which seems to be the theme for you this month. Take a look at astrology.com.au. That's my website. We've got lots more stuff there for you. Drop me a note if you want, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. You've heard it all before. And, I'm always happy to sort of send you back a note. If there's anything that's bothering you, any queries about astrology, I'll do my best to answer that. Take care. Till next month. Bye-bye.